Cardiovascular disease takes a tremendous toll on American women, and black women in particular. But there are things you can do to keep your heart healthy and avoid having a heart attack. Frankie Thompson reports.
Cardiovascular disease is the #1 cause of death for women in the United States.
1 in every 3 women will die from cardiovascular disease. And in fact, 1 in every 2 Black women will die from cardiovascular disease.
Dr. Michelle Albert with American Heart Association says heart condition kills more than 50,000 Black women each year, with stroke being the leading cause of their death. Annually, the association dedicates February as the Heart Health Awareness Month to connect with women who are at risk.
Women taking charge of their lives and their heart health, knowing their cholesterol, knowing their blood pressure, knowing their sugar levels.
The question is, why is heart disease targeting this specific population? Doctors say there are risk factors more prevalent in Black people that cause heart failure and attacks.
High blood pressure, hypertension, high blood sugar, diabetes, overweight, obesity, smoking.
Dr. Hailu Tillahan with Virginia Mason Franciscan Health says the heart condition starts with their choice of food and salt intake.
Stress reduction is another thing too, because we know that's something that can increase the likelihood of all these risk factors.
When it comes to treating these health and heart issues in people of color, Tillahan says affordability and access to health care is a factor.
Are there facilities that people can access that can provide that care? And so it can be a challenge depending on socioeconomic issues or not.
To address the disparities in care, Virginia Mason Franciscan Health is piloting its Healthy Hearts program. It partners with faith communities for 16 weeks, teaching members how to self-monitor their blood pressure and discuss results with a nurse. Tillahan says a simple step anyone can do for a healthier heart is change their diet.
Trying to avoid processed food and minimal red meat and more fish and moderate amount of chicken. Regular exercise, that's the recommendation is a minimum of 30 minutes a day, at least 5 times a week.
Inflation isn't just affecting the cost of food for people. Pet owners in the United States are also dealing with a spike in pet food prices. The Federal Reserve Bank of Minneapolis says the cost of food for pets rose 15.1% year over year in January, and pet owners have taken notice. One man says his pet's food seems to cost about the same, but there's been an increase in the price of pet treats.
I've not experienced pet food going up, but pet treats have gone up.
Yeah, I have definitely experienced that. I actually recently switched my dog to a different brand of pet food.
One pet owner says if the overall cost of pet food ever reached $400 a month, she'd have to reconsider owning a dog. But other owners say they would not consider parting with their pets, regardless of the cost of feeding them. Still ahead, an industry hit hard by the pandemic is now growing fast. Which companies are seeing a hiring boom? Coming up.